19, Garrett Keener. Number 16, Evan Hermanson. And number 49, Orion Hamilton. Here are your starters. Leading off at shortstop, number 11, Dane Comer. Batting second and on the mound for Aurora, number 1, Devin Otto. Batting third and starting behind the plate, number 13, Jack Spees. Batting cleanup at designated hitter, number 51, Jay Sorcy. Batting fifth, starting at third base, number 2, Keelan Phillips. Batting sixth, at second base, number 5, Lucas Fry. Batting seventh, and starting in center field, number 4, Keegan Cheney. Batting eighth, and starting at first base, number 19, Colin Stokey. And batting ninth in right field, number 27, Leighton Ham. On the mound tonight for Aurora, playing left field for Aurora, number 3, Briggs Winfrey. Aurora is coached by Jarrett Havens, Tanner Griffith, and Jeremy Bergner. And now, fans, here are the starters for your Wahoo State Bank Post 82 Reds. Leading off for the Reds, starting in center field, number 4, Connor Booth. Batting second on the mound for the Reds, number 7, Sam Markson. Batting third at first base, number 9, Eli Johnston. Batting cleanup for the Reds, starting at third base, number 75, Cody Esser. Batting fifth, starting in right field, number 2, Isaiah Neville. Batting sixth, starting at shortstop, number 5, Carson Sabatka. Batting seventh, and designated hitter, number 22, Alex Sperry. Batting right, starting in left field, number 24, Alex Borchers. Batting ninth at second base, number 3, Jesse Stebbing. Behind the plate for your Reds, number 13, Max Sledge. The reserves, Jace Kaminsky, Josh Fox, Paul Ashmore, Quint Shelton, Jonas Schmackenberg. Wahoo State Bank is led by head coach Nick Milliken, TJ Esser, Mark McGill, manager Brody Milliken. And now prior to our national anthem, we ask the players and coaches competing in today's games to please face the press box behind home plate. Each year, the NALBA asks teams to compete with integrity and good sportsmanship. And during the postseason, these commitments are required to be renewed. We now invite those competing to recite the Legion Baseball Code of Sportsmanship by raising their right hands and audibly repeating each of the following. I will keep the rules, keep faith with my teammates, keep my temper, keep myself fit, keep a stout heart in defeat, keep my pride under in victory, and keep a sound soul, a clean mind, and a healthy body. And now we would ask everyone to please rise for the playing of our national anthem.
And a good Friday evening, and welcome to Sam Crawford Field in downtown Wahoo, Nebraska. Austin McNorton here with you on Saunders County Online for this incredible tournament held in Wahoo here over the next couple of days. It is the 2024 Nebraska American Legion Class B Seniors Area Tournament. This is area number 4. And this is roped into the gap in deep left center field and off the bottom of the wall for the leadoff man, Dane Comer. A stand-up double for Aurora to get things started here in the top of the first.
Batting second, the pitcher number 1, Devin Otto.
Thanks, everyone, for tuning in here on Saunders County Online for this great tournament. Great weather. First pitch, 88 degrees and sunny here from Sam Crawford Field. It is Sam Markson out on the mound for Wahoo here on this Friday night. The right-hander takes on the pitcher now for Aurora, Devin Otto. They'll both be batting second in their lineups. So pitcher on pitcher here with a runner at second and nobody out here for Aurora. Aurora comes in as the number 4 seed in this 6-team area. The 1 seed being York, 2 seed Seward, 3 Wahoo, 4 Aurora, 5 Valparaiso, and 6 Schuyler. We'll go ahead and look at how the rest of this tournament, as this pitch is inside for a ball. The runner on second is Dane Comer, who led things off with a stand-up double on a gap shot into the left center field and off the bottom of the wall. How the rest of this tournament shaked up here today. Game number 1 was at 1 o'clock this afternoon in Wahoo, where York defeated Schuyler by a score of 11-3. And then in game number 2, which started at 4 o'clock this afternoon here in Wahoo, Seward was able to defeat Valparaiso by a score of 8-1. So that's how 4 of the 6 teams have played here today. Here's teams number 5 and 6, number 3 and 4 seeding-wise. So the bracket looks as this. York will take on the loser of this game tomorrow at 4 o'clock. Seward will take on the winner of this game tomorrow at 7, as this is blooped into right field and down past the diving glove of Isaiah Nagel. Rounding third, coming home is Comer, and he will get there standing as the throw is a little bit short. And Aurora jumps on top early with back-to-back doubles. And now a 1-run lead, and still nobody out.
Catcher number 13, Jack Spees.
So Comer scores from second on Devin Otto's blooper into shallow right field. Nagel had a dive at it and couldn't make the play. A decent throw home, but Comer is in there standing, and here comes the catcher, Jack Speaks, into the right-hand batter's box against Sam Markson, who's just trying to get that elusive out number 1. Big swing and a miss there at the top of the zone. And then the game that starts off tomorrow will be the 2 losers that happened today. That will be Schuyler taking on Valparaiso at 1 o'clock. So that's how this 6-team bracket looks as of right now. Again, the winner of this game will take on Seward tomorrow night at 7. The loser of this game will take on 1-seeded York tomorrow afternoon at 4, right back here at Sam Crawford Field. We will follow the Reds wherever it is, whether it's 4 o'clock or 7 o'clock tomorrow. We will be right here on Saunders County Online for it. But they've got to get it out here. Right back to Markson. Only play is to first. He makes it 1 away as Devin Otto moves over to third with 1 out.
Designated hitter number 51, Jace Orsi.
So Austin McNorton back here with you. This one gets away from Max Sledge, but not far enough for Devin Otto to advance, as it's Jace Orsi in the right-hand batter's box for Aurora. They're wearing the white pants, black jerseys, red numbers, and red helmets. Wahoo, the Reds, are wearing their red uniforms, gray pants, white numbers. They're the home team as they're the 3 seed, Aurora the 4 seed here in this tournament. So they will bat second here in this inning. It is Sam Markson out there on the mound for Wahoo, the right-hander, as he's given up 2 doubles, a ground out, and a run here for the first 3 batters. Batter number 4, Jace Orsi, the DH for Aurora. He's faced the shortstop, pitcher, and catcher. And let's go ahead and take a look at the Wahoo defense here after this pitch. And it's way outside, and that is ball 4. So Sam Markson struggling here early on for Wahoo, as now there's runners at the corners with still only 1 out for Aurora.
The third baseman, number 2, Keelan Phillips.
So it brings up the third baseman now for Aurora. That's Keelan Phillips into the batter's box. Keelan will be playing third here tonight. The lights are on at Sam Crawford Field. Pretty decent crowd here in attendance. We appreciate everyone tuning in on the broadcast as well, wherever you may be from. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're rooting for, right there in our live chat feature here on this YouTube stream. We'll give shout-outs to players, all those kind of good things as this game goes along. We've been happy to broadcast the Reds this summer, all their home games. Phillips looking to keep the inning alive for Aurora and drive in another run. Pitch low. As now the count goes to 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, and 2 on. We'll look at the Wahoo defense after this pitch. Sam sets, fires, a breaking ball's high and inside. It's Alex Borchers in left, Connor Booth in center, Isaiah Nagel in right. At third is Cody Hesser, Carson Sabatka at short, Jesse Stebbing at second, Eli Johnson at first, Markson on the mound, and Max Sledge is behind home plate in the catcher's gear calling the signs. This is off the end of the bat foul. We'll do the 2-2 again. Thanks to all of our sponsors for making this broadcast possible. You'll see them rotating in the bottom right corner of your screen there. We appreciate all their support this summer for the Reds. Pretty good night. There's a little bit of a breeze here in town, and there is strike 3 called on the outside part of the zone. Big pitch there and a much-needed one for Markson as there's 2 away now. Sam had to have that. Wants to just keep it a 1-run deficit here if he can here in the top of the first. The runner at third is Devin Otto. He had a RBI double. At first is Jace Orsi after he walked with 1 out. Now here's Lucas Fry, the second baseman. Big cut and miss there. This pitch is outside. Not much of a lead over there for Orsi over at first. Base running aggressiveness, as they always say in postseason, is always something that can make a difference between advancing or not. How aggressive you are, how much you want to gamble with it, all those kind of good details. Here's the pitch, and it is roped into left and down in front of Borchers. An RBI single for Lucas Fry, and Aurora jumps out 2-0.
The center fielder, number 4, Keegan Cheney.
So Ano scores from third. Orsi advances up to second. Fry stands at first for batter number 6, center fielder Keegan Chaney. 2 on, 2 outs, 2 hits, 2 across here for Aurora in the top of the first. It was the 2 doubles from Dane Comer and Devin Otto that have both scored now on Lucas Fry's RBI. Here in downtown Wahoo, this beautiful historic ballpark, Sam Crawford Field, the site of all 6 of these teams in their area. How this works, it's double elimination. Winner will make it to the Class B state tournament held in Holdridge. Big swing and a miss for strike number 3, but Aurora jumps on top early. 3 hits, 1 walk, 2 runs, and 2 left on. It's Aurora leading it 2-0 as we go to the bottom of the first right here on Saunders County Online, and we'll be right back after this.
Wahoo State Bank gives you the home team advantage. From the beginning of your financial experience with Penny Partners, Kids Club with Richie Rover, to student checking for those age 15 through 25, offering a variety of benefits that make banking easy when you're home or away, or if you're looking to finance the future home. Wahoo State Bank has the home team to work with you through life. Member FDIC. South Haven Living Center in Wahoo is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. Recognized as a great place to work, the folks at South Haven know the importance of teamwork and the reward that comes from serving older adults. If you're looking for senior care or a rewarding career with a Nebraska-based company, give them a call or check them out online, southaven-wahoo.com.
Austin McNorton back here with you on Saunders County Online in downtown Wahoo, Nebraska from Sam Crawford Field, the site of this 2024 Nebraska American Legion Class B Seniors Area Tournament. Double elimination, winner makes it to the state tournament in Holdridge. And Aurora jumps out on top after the first half of the inning with 3 hits, a walk, 2 runs, and 2 left on. So the Reds trying to claw their way back here already in a deficit. It's the 1-2-3 hitters due up for Wahoo, and that brings the center fielder Connor Booth into the right-hand batter's box. Against Devin Otto out there on the mound for Aurora. We appreciate everyone tuning into this broadcast here on Saunders County Online tonight. Pretty great weather. And the crowd shows that. And they know what's on the line here. Trying to make it to a state tournament. Booth waits on the pitch. 3 balls and a strike. A cut and a miss. And the count goes full after he foul ticked it into the dirt. And we'll take a look at the Aurora defense here after this batter. How things look for the team in black and red out there. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Breaking ball is high. That was ball 4, and Booth fouled it off and into the parking lot off to the right field side. Back over the Aurora crowd. Four teams know their fate going into tomorrow. These two trying to see. This is popped up into right. Home comes under it into the sun. Makes the catch, and there's one away.
Batting second for the Reds, pitcher number 7, Sam Maxson.
Pitcher for Wahoo, trying to get his team back into it after giving up the 2-0 lead against Otto. And we'll take a look at the Aurora defense and how it looks here with the lights on, the sun setting. Here's the first pitch, and it's sent into deeper right, but Home is under it again, and Home has a couple of flyouts, and there's 2 outs. That'll bring up Eli Johnson, the first baseman, into the lefty box, but now the Aurora defense is as follows. It's Winfrey out in left, Cheney in center, Home in right, Phillips at third, Comer at short, Fry at second, Stolpe at first. Of course, Otto on the mound, and Speaks is behind home plate calling the signs in the catcher's gear. Breaking balls there for strike 1 on Eli Johnston, the lefty. Nobody on, 2 outs, trailing 2-0 here in the bottom of the first. Looks at a ball high that time. This is off the end of the bat and foul. And the count moves to 2 balls, 2 strikes with 2 outs and nobody on. This pitch goes high, good eye, and the count's full now on Eli. Just trying to be a base runner. Try and break out the rhythm of Devin a little bit, who got 2 pretty quick flyouts. High, that's ball 4. Great at bat from Eli Johnson. And the Reds do have a base runner here in the first inning.
It's the third baseman, number 75, Cody Hesser.
Cody's playing third tonight. We've seen him play second for a majority of the summer, playing first as well. Defensively, he'll be in the hot corner with now in the batter's box. The righty has a runner on with 2 away. And his first pitch, I think, was there, but maybe just missed. Yep, it did. Just a little bit too far outside. Pickoff play back to first, and Johnson's back safely. The Olympics, I don't know. I mean, they've already kind of been started, but now have officially been kicked off here in the summer of 2024. There's a pitch low. The opening ceremonies on the Sin River, kind of a cool deal for anyone who got to watch that here this afternoon. Not the traditional, we're in a stadium format. It was all on the river going throughout the whole city of Paris. One of the more unique things that you'll see. A pickoff play back to first again, and Eli Johnson is there after the pitch misses low in the dirt to Cody Hesser. I liked it. I thought it looked pretty cool watching it this afternoon before coming up here. Definitely unique. It's Eli Johnson at first after he walked with 2 outs. Breaking ball is there. What a good pitch from Otto that time. Boy, did that have some movement dropping late into the zone. Three balls, 1 strike. And, they call that a strike? Man. Looked a little bit low, and by a little bit, I mean quite a bit. And so Cody has to step back into the batter's box with a 3-2 count now, and that becomes really dangerous. When you throw your bat, now you got to fight everything off because anything close will likely be strike 3 called. And he sends it over to second to Fry, over to first in time for out number 3. So for the Reds, it's no hits, 1 walk, no runs, and 1 left on as we go to the second. Aurora leads it 2-0 on Saunders County Online, and we'll be right back after this.
Rivalry Apparel Headquarters, your favorite game day shop, offers apparel for your favorite local teams and schools. Shop Rivalry online at rivalryapparel.com or stop by and say hi to the Rivalry team in downtown Wahoo at 535 North Linden Street. Our shop hours are Tuesdays and Thursdays 10 to 6, Wednesdays and Fridays 10 to 5, and Saturdays 9 to noon. Need custom apparel for your team or business? Give us a call, 402-870-0780. The team at Rivalry want to help you have a winning season. We are your biggest fan.
Hot Oil and Propane is continuing to be family run and owned for 60 years. OOP Inc. is your Wahoo supplier for gas, diesel, propane, oil, grease, and products for your yard and acreage, including seed, fertilizer, and sprays to help keep your lawn and pastures beautiful. Find them online at oopinkwahoo.com, call 402-443-3563, or stop by 3288 Ponderosa Drive. OOP Inc., serving for 60 years thanks to you.
Welcome back to Wahoo, Nebraska on Saunders County Online. Austin McNorton with you from Sam Crawford Field with the lights on and the sun setting as we go to the second. Aurora leading the Reds of Wahoo 2-0 in day number 1 of this double elimination Nebraska American Legion Class B Seniors Area Tournament. Due up for Aurora against Sam Markson are their 8-9-1 hitters. And that'll bring up the first baseman Colin Stolpe into the right-hand batter's box. As Aurora brought 7 batters to the plate in inning number 1 on back-to-back doubles, a walk, and a single, and plated 2 runs. And they left 2 on. So they've been all over Sam Markson here early. Here's the pitch outside. Strike 3 called. Perfectly located for Markson. He struck out 3 Aurora batters now, and there's 1 up and 1 down.
Number 27, Leighton Home.
This is the right fielder Leighton Holm, who made a couple of catches in inning number 1 defensively against Markson and Connor Booth. Markson, it was on 1 pitch. There's a strike. Max Sledge calling it from behind the dish. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, and nobody on here in the second inning. Aurora looking to add on to their lead and play back here tomorrow night. Swinging and a miss, but it gets way away from Max Sledge. No play down to first, and a dropped third strike allows Leighton Holm to get there safely. As it went way away from Max Sledge, there was really nothing he could have done. So there's a runner at first after what should have been 3 straight strikeouts in a row for Sam Markson. And it now brings the top of the order back up for Aurora, who is already red hot tonight. Dane Comer is 1 for 1 with a stand-up double and a run scored. So already his second at-bat, and he sends a chopper foul and into the Reds dugout on the third base side just off your screen. Good crowd here in attendance at Sam Crawford Field, and I like the little W they put there behind home plate. Wahoo with kind of the Washington Nationals logo. Looks pretty sweet here in this beautiful ballpark. Great weather as well. I mean, the temperature says it's pretty hot, but it doesn't feel like it with the breeze that's swirling around in here. You can kind of see the flags out there in center field moving. Kind of blowing. I mean, it's just kind of swirling around. I couldn't really pinpoint a direction. If anything, I would maybe say kind of towards the third base bag if I were to point at any one spot. I mean, we can kind of feel it blowing in towards home plate, but next thing you know, the flags would be pointed over towards left field, so kind of tough to say. Turned on and fouled off. Somehow, Comer was able to make contact with that pitch that was so far inside on him. Shows you the talent that Dane has in the batter's box for this Aurora squad. 1 ball and 2 strikes with a runner at first and only 1 out. Here's the pitch. It's there for strike number 3. Well, that should be 4 strikeouts in a row for Sam Markson. Instead, it's 2 outs and a runner at first. As he struck out Keegan Chaney to end inning number 1. He started this inning with a looking strikeout to Colin Stolpe. He got Leighton Holm to swing and miss on strike 3, but he advanced to first on the pitch that got away from Max Sledge, and Dane Comer just looked at strike 3. So 4 Ks in a row. And Sam also got a looking strikeout in inning number 1, so could be 5 strikeouts tonight for Mr. Markson. And here's Otto, who sends it over to third. Hesser, a nice play, running to his left, and then a bare hand throw to second to force out home there. So it's no hits, no walks, no runs, and 1 left on as we go to the bottom of the second. Aurora leads 2-0 on Saunders County Online, and we'll be right back after this.
At Medicine Man Pharmacy, we aspire to be the pharmacy provider confidently chosen by our clients for their family's everyday health needs because of our expertise, integrity, and honestly, consistently exceeding their expectations. Reliability, bright spot, value, integrity, community building, and so much more can be found at Medicine Man Pharmacy of Wahoo.
The outcome of a legal case can have long-lasting ramifications on your finances, quality of life, and community standing. Choosing the right law firm to represent your interests and your rights is of the utmost importance. The law offices of Brome, Lindell, Freeman County, and Gloucester traces its history of providing legal services to residents of eastern Nebraska back to 1893. So give us a call at 402-443-3225 or stop into our office in downtown Wahoo, Nebraska today. Austin McNorton back here with you from Sam Crawford Field in downtown Wahoo, Nebraska, on Saunders County Online. Thanks for tuning in here on this beautiful Friday night with the lights on. As we go to the bottom of the second, Aurora leads your Reds 2-0. But a good outing from Markson in the top of the second. Can it create some offensive momentum here for batters number 5, 6, and 7 here in the Reds lineup? And that brings Isaiah Nagel, the right fielder, into the batter's box. He looks at a breaking ball high. On Devin Otto. Otto gave up a walk in the inning against Wahoo and left Eli stranded. Eli Johnson, that is. So Wahoo has had a base runner, and they've seen some pitches now from Otto, but haven't been able to put on any solid contact on the baseball yet. Had a couple of flyouts to straightaway right and then a ground out to second. One ball and 2 strikes, and it plunks him. So a leadoff base runner this time for Wahoo. As Nagel gets hit by a pitch, and he's on with nobody out.
The shortstop, number 5, Carson Sabatka.
So a runner at first now for Wahoo in the bottom of the second with nobody out. For the lefty shortstop, Carson Sabatka. First pitch is low. The corners are in, over there at third. Phillips is weighing on the grass from the third base side for Aurora. Stolpe, the first baseman, is trying to hold Nagel close to the bag at first. And Sabatka waits on the pitch, shows bunt, and fouls it behind home plate. So a miss there. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 on and nobody out. Pick-off play, and yet they are trying to keep Isaiah close to the bag. They know his speed capabilities. And once he gets into second, what that essentially means is a base hit will bring him home and cut this lead in half. So Sabatka trying to do that of moving him over. And looks at a pitch missing low and inside. Good take that time. It looked like that was going to be over the plate, and then it had some late movement low. So that's a good take from Carson Sabatka. 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 on and nobody out here for the Reds in the bottom of the second. Austin McNorton here with you on Saunders County Online from Sam Crawford Field in downtown Wahoo. There's a bunt, and it is fair down third over to first. He beat it out. Perfectly executed bunt by Carson Sabatka. Beats out the throw from Phillips at third. And Wahoo's in business with their first base hit of the afternoon. Evening, I should say.
The designated hitter, number 22, Alex Berry.
So Nagel moves up to second. Sabatka, a perfectly laid bunt down the third base side, stands at first for the DH, Mr. Alex Berry. Now with a tying run standing at first and nobody out. Against Devin Otto. The pitch, he shows bunt, and it's now Stolpe, the first baseman, who's in on the grass on that right side for Aurora. Trying to make a play here, potentially. Berry, trying to cut this lead in half. Long time in between pitches. Bunt shown, pulled back. It's inside. It's 2-0 now. So now Alex wants to come over and talk to his manager, Nick Milliken, about the plate approach now. With a great hitters count, 2-0. Does the bunt does he still want to bunt here is I think probably the question. 2 balls, no strike. You have some speed on the base pass for sure. And Isaiah Nagel and Carson Sabatka. Nagel stands at second. He was hit by a pitch. Sabatka had a bunt single down the third base side perfectly. Alex Berry in the right-hand batter's box. 2 on and nobody out. Wahoo trailing 2-0 here in the bottom of the second. And here's the pitch. It's there for a strike. Good breaking ball from Otto that time. It fell back into the zone. 2-1. Lights on here at the ballpark. Wind blowing in. And this one gets way away from Speaks. And now Barry doesn't have to worry about bunting as both of his teammates are into scoring position with nobody out. So Nagel stands at third. Sabatka stands at second. One swing of the bat here from Alex Berry could tie up the ball game. 3 balls, 1 strike. Does Otto even give him anything to hit here? Here's the pitch. It is fouled off and out of play. Big full count here for both teams. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 on, nobody out. Here's the pitch. It's low, ball 4, and the Reds have them loaded. Big opportunity here for Wahoo early, trailing 2-0. And Aurora wants to talk it over. Nagel stands at third. He was hit by a pitch. Sabatka at second had the bunt single. Barry walked. We'll be back on Saunders County Online. Austin McNorton back here with you from Sam Crawford Field in downtown Wahoo, Nebraska. The Reds have the bases loaded and nobody out, trailing 2-0 here to Aurora in the bottom of the second in this 2024 Nebraska American Legion Class B Senior Area Tournament. Double elimination. This is day number 1, game number 3 between the 3-seeded Reds and 4-seeded Aurora. It is batter number 8, left fielder Alex Borchers at the plate with nobody out and the bases loaded. This is popped up and over the Aurora dugout and out of play. Isaiah Nagel stands at third. He was hit by a pitch. Carson Sabatka stands at second after his bunt single down the third base line. And Alex Berry sits at first after his walk. On Devin Otto on the mound for Aurora. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again. And out of play down the right field line. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 3 on, nobody out. Big opportunity here for the bottom of the order for Wahoo. Here's the pitch. It is fouled off out of play as well. Long time in between pitches, and it's a full count. Nowhere to put him. Oh, that was called strike 3. I thought it was a little bit inside. Not much of a sign from the home plate umpire, but it was strike 3 called. So Borchers goes down. That's a huge out for Aurora's Devin Otto. My goodness. And now it comes down to batter number 9, Jesse Stebbing. He's over at second tonight for the Reds. comes in with the bases loaded and one away. Can Aurora get out of this? Now, bases loaded and nobody out. And this is fouled right off of Jesse's leg, and he's behind quickly in the count, 0-2 now. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, bases loaded. Nagel at third, Sabatka at second, Barry at first, 1 out. Batter number 9, Stebbing. Leadoff man Booth up next. Here's the pitch. Outside, that was close. That's a big take there from Jesse Stebbing, and it's 1-2. Just outside and off, maybe a little low also. We'll do it again. It's a chopper over to third. Phillips will throw it to second. It's his only play. But a run does score, so the lead is cut in half on Stebbing's fielder's choice. Out at second was Alex Berry. So Nagel scores from third. Sabatka goes to third. Alex Berry's out at second, and Stebbing reaches on the fielder's choice at first. Of a nice play by Phillips, the third baseman. The fact that he was even able to get a glove on that was impressive. And then for him to be able to throw it to second in time was really nice. This is trouble into shallow right. All 3 guys get there, and it falls. You knew it was trouble right off the bat, and advancing to second on the play is Connor Booth, an RBI single, and we're tied. I think they scored that, a single. We will see here. Yep, they did. And I agree. Right off the bat, Cheney, Homan, Fry, kind of in that quote-unquote Bermuda Triangle, if you will. It was in the one spot that the 3 of them, they kind of got there, but it was all so discombobulated in the one spot where they kind of all got there at the same time. They just really didn't have a chance. So Sabatka scored from third. Jesse Stebbing goes first to third on the play, and Connor Booth advanced to second on the throw that went home to prevent Jesse Stebbing from scoring the leading run. But Wahoo, here in the bottom of the second, have tied it up. And here's the pitcher, Sam Markson, back in the batter's box, trying to give his team the lead now with 2 runners in scoring position and 2 outs. Pitch is there in the top right corner of the zone. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 in scoring position and 2 away for Sam Markson. Breaking ball's low and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 2 on. It's been 2 hits and 2 runs here for the Reds in the bottom of the second. How about that? And here's batter number 2. It's the inning of 2s right now. Low and away. Sam trying to load the bases again here. He's 0 for 1 with a fly out to right in inning number 1. Long time in between pitches and a swing and a miss for out number 3. But for Wahoo, they've tied it up on 2 hits, 1 walk, 2 runs, and 2 left on. As we go to the third, tied at 2s on Saunders County Online. We'll be right back after this.
Bring home happy from the Wahoo DQ. We have a large variety of ice cream cakes for any occasion, made with vanilla and chocolate soft serve and filled with hot fudge and cake crunch. Grab and go cakes are available for last minute parties, or call ahead and have one specifically designed for you. We also keep boxes of Dilly and Buster bars, which are great for keeping in your freezer, at home, and snacking on throughout the week. Stop into the Wahoo DQ today for your cake and novelty needs. The Wahoo DQ is located at 1122 North Chestnut Street in Wahoo. At Anchor Insurance, we know your personal life and business needs the right management and insurance to succeed and grow. Give Eric E.J. Hancock a call at 402-858-0557 or stop into his office at 136 East 5th Street in downtown Wahoo, Nebraska today for all of your insurance needs.
Austin McNorton back here with you on Saunders County Online for this 2024 Nebraska American Legion Class B Seniors Area Tournament double elimination. This is day number 1 of, at the very least, 2. And Aurora starts out the top of the third with a leadoff single from Jack Speaks on the first pitch of the at-bat.
Your attention, please, running at first base, number 14, Garrett Kaner. Kaner running at first for Speeds.
So Kaner stands at first to run for the catcher Jack Speaks, who's now 1 for 2 on the night. As Aurora started out inning number 1 with 3 hits, a walk, and 2 runs. Wahoo, there in the bottom of the second, had 2 hits, 1 walk, 2 runs, and 2 left on to tie it. But Aurora, a leadoff single, and now here's Jace Orsi in the batter's box, looking for his first official at-bat in the scorebook as he walked his first time up. He sends it over to short. Sabatka flips it to second for 1. Over to first. It is in time. Oh, they're going to say that Johnson got pulled off the bag at first. Couldn't keep his foot down. So it's just a 6-4 fielder's choice, and Orsi stands at first with now 1 away. Almost a perfectly executed double play, but Johnston's foot just could not stay on the bag. And so it's just 1 out for Aurora with 1 on now.
The third baseman, Keelan Phillips.
Pickoff play back to first. Honestly, somewhat close, but Orsi gets back safely. It's a little bit low. And there's a swing and a miss. It's Keelan Phillips in the batter's box right now. And a good catch by Sledge behind the plate as it made contact. Mack held on, and there's 2 away on the strikeout for Sam Markson. Strikeout number 5 for him now. And what could be 6. Here's Lucas Fry in the batter's box. He's 1 for 1 with an RBI single back in inning number 1. Runner at first and 2 outs here for Aurora. And a swing and a miss. This one outside. Three balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. And a swing and a miss. Back-to-back Ks for Sam Markson to end the side. It's 1 hit, no walks, no runs, and 1 left on for Aurora as we go to the bottom of the third. Tied at 2 on Saunders County Online, and we'll be right back after this.
Wahoo State Bank gives you the home team advantage. From the beginning of your financial experience with Penny Partners, Kids Club with Richie Rover, to student checking for those age 15 through 25, offering a variety of benefits that make banking easy when you're home or away, or if you're looking to finance the future home. Wahoo State Bank has the home team to work with you through life. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Sam Crawford Field in downtown Wahoo, Nebraska on Saunders County Online. Austin McNorton here with you in the bottom of the third. All tied up at 2 as the 3, 4, 5 hitters do appear for the Reds. And that brings Eli Johnson, the first baseman, into the batter's box. He walked his first time up and was left over at first in inning number 1. Boy, and that didn't sound fun at all. It's the second time in 2 straight innings that Wahoo has had a leadoff base runner after being hit by a pitch. Boy, and you hope he's okay from the way that sounded up here. That wasn't fun by any means. He's walking off his coach saying, I'm good, I'm good. But that couldn't have felt good, I'll tell you. So Johnson has walked and been hit by a pitch, and that's back-to-back innings now for the Reds, where they've had a batter on first after being plunked.
Third baseman, Cody Hesser.
Here's Cody Hesser standing up now. He's 0 for 1 with a ground out to second, which ended the first inning. Phillips is in on the grass off to that left side for Aurora. Playing a bunt perhaps from Hesser. We'll see how Cody approaches this at bat. He does show bunt, misses. Ump says he went. It's 1-1 now with 1 on and nobody out. There's a breaking ball catching the right part of the zone. Infield playing a little bit closer to the grass. They're worried about Johnson over there at first, trying to keep him there, as he represents the leading run right now for the Reds, with nobody out still. Here's a breaking ball, and they're going to say that's strike three. It caught the top part of the zone, and there's one away for the Reds here in inning number 3. Here's the right fielder, Isaiah Nagel. He got things started for Wahoo in that last inning when he was hit by a pitch, and then he came around to score on Jesse Stebbings' fielder's choice. And he ropes one into the left center field gap, and a nice catch made by the center fielder Cheney on the run, and there's 2 outs.
It's the shortstop, Carson Sabatka.
And this is hit through the hole on the right side. Nice piece of hitting by Carson Sabatka again. Runner will go to third. Standing is Eli Johnston. And Wahoo now with runners at the corners and 2 outs, trying to take the lead on their third hit of the night and second from Carson Sabatka. So Johnston stands at third now for Alex Berry. Alex walked his first time up back in inning number 2, and he was thrown out at second on Jesse Stebbings' RBI fielder's choice. Chopper hit over on the left side. Tough play for Comer. He'll throw it to first. Save! Alex Berry beats the throw, and the Reds have the lead. Comer was deep on the infield. A perfectly located base hit from Alex Berry, and the Reds have taken the lead here in the bottom of the third. Really nice at-bat there from Alex Berry. So Eli Johnson scored from third. Sabatka moved up to second. Berry at first. For the Reds now leading it 3-2 here in the bottom of the third. And that brings up the left fielder, Alex Borchers. So each team with 4 hits. Wahoo has just been able to capitalize on those hits a little bit more. Oh, I think they're going to say that hit him. Looked like Alex may have ducked out of the way. They're going to say no, and once again for back-to-back innings, the Reds have the bases loaded. Sabatka to third. Barry to second. And Jesse stepping at the plate once again with the bases loaded. Jesse Stebbing is 0 for 1 tonight with grounding into a fielder's choice, but it was an RBI. First pitch is blooped into shallow center, and the catch is made on the run by Cheney to end the inning. For the Reds, it's 2 hits, no walks, 1 run, and 3 left on. As we go to the 4th, they now have the lead 3-2 on Saunders County Online, and we'll be right back after this.
Wahoo State Bank gives you the home team advantage. From the beginning of your financial experience with Penny Partners, Kids Club with Richie Rover, to student checking for those age 15 through 25, offering a variety of benefits that make banking easy when you're home or away, or if you're looking to finance the future home. Wahoo State Bank has the home team to work with you through life. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Wahoo, Nebraska on Saunders County Online. Austin McNorton with you as we go to the top of the 4th. The Reds now have the lead 3-2 from Sam Crawford Field in this Nebraska American Legion Class B Senior Area Tournament. Double elimination. We are in day number 1. Game number 3. The Reds have taken the lead after trailing 2-0 at the end of the first. They now lead 3-2 here in the top of the 4th with 1 out as Aurora's Keelan Cheney just grounded out over to Cody Hesser. And now it's Colin Stolpe in the batter's box. He's 0 for 1 with a looking strikeout in inning number 2. Also taking place in Wahoo tonight, which is what everyone in the crowd is kind of listening to. It's the Wahoo Saddle Club PRCA Rodeo. And it looks like there's contestants from 22 states all headed to Wahoo here. First day was yesterday, tonight, and tomorrow night. Looks like it was a attendance record last night set for the rodeo. And there's another strikeout on Colin Stolpe, the second time Sam's got him to go down. 2 up, 2 down. It's batter number 9, the right fielder Leighton Home in the batter's box for Aurora. And the pitch is swung on and missed. Good pitch from Markson there. Pitch is inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Home just trying to be a base runner here. What would be the first for Aurora in a while, and that's ball 4. That's a big walk because now the top of the order comes back to the plate for Aurora with the tying run standing at first and 2 outs. Well, this is an interesting play now as Dane Comer swung on a pitch. It made contact, but it was so far inside, I think it came up and may have got him in the jaw. So you hope the leadoff shortstop for Aurora is all right as he went down immediately, spinning into the... Well, we really hope that Dane Comer is all right.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for Aurora, number 16, Evan Hermanson.
So it's
Pinch hitting.
Hermanson at the plate now. I wonder how the defense will look for Aurora also after a play like that. I really hope he's all right. Again, there's 2 outs with a runner on here for Aurora. In the top of the 4th, Wahoo leads it 3-2 on Saunders County Online. And this is popped up on the infield. Sabatka is there, and after all that, there is out number 3. So for Aurora, no hits, 1 walk, no runs, and 1 left on. Bottom of the 4th we go on Saunders County Online. We'll be right back after this.
Wahoo State Bank gives you the home team advantage. From the beginning of your financial experience with Penny Partners, Kids Club with Richie Rover, to student checking for those age 15 through 25, offering a variety of benefits that make banking easy when you're home or away, or if you're looking to finance the future home. Wahoo State Bank has the home team to work with you through life. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to Sam Crawford Field in downtown Wahoo, Nebraska. Austin McNorton with you on Saunders County Online with the lights on as the sun set behind us. In the bottom of the 4th, your Wahoo State Bank Reds leads Aurora here 3-2 in the bottom of the 4th, and due up for Wahoo are their 1-2-3 hitters, so the top of the order here against Devon Otto. Here in this 2024 Nebraska American Legion Class B Seniors Area Tournament, double elimination style between the 6 teams. Winner will make it to the state tournament in Holdridge to compete for a Seniors State Championship in Class B. So 6 teams here. 1-seeded York, 2-seeded Seward, 3-seeded Wahoo, 4-seeded Aurora. That's the game here. Booth sends one deep to center field, way back, off the bottom of the wall. And he will round second on his way to third, and he's there. A stand-up triple for the center fielder. That went way deep to center field from Connor Booth. He is 2 for 3 now with back-to-back hits. A single in inning number 2 and now a stand-up triple in inning number 4. And here's Sam Markson at the plate with a run standing over at third and nobody out. And a pitch just misses there, low and away. And this is sent into deep center field again. And it's over the head of Cheney. So Sam Markson comes through, an RBI double, and Wahoo has doubled their lead. Really nice job by Sam Markson. So Connor Booth scores from third. Sam Markson stands at second with still nobody out. And how about the top of the order here for the Reds? And Aurora wants to talk about it. Wahoo leads it 4-2 on Saunders County Online, and we'll be right back after this. How about these Reds in the last 2 innings now? In inning number 2, they had 2 hits, a walk, 2 runs. In inning number 3, they had 2 hits and a run. And already, so far in inning number 4, they have 2 hits and a run. So keeping the offensive momentum going, it's the top of the order here for Wahoo. And Eli Johnson just got hit by a pitch. He goes to first. Inning started out with Connor Booth's leadoff triple. Sam Markson brought him in with an RBI double. And now Eli Johnson reaches first as he's been hit by a pitch twice tonight now. So, batter number 4 in the lineup, it is Cody Hesser. Standing in with 2 on and nobody out still. Here in this bottom of the 4th, Wahoo was trailing 2-0 after the end of inning number 1. They now lead 4-2 here in the bottom of the 4th. Looking to add on more to their lead. And this is hit through the hole on the left side. Coming around third and holding it third is Markson as Cody Hesser loads the bases with his single. The 3rd hit of the inning. And how about the top of the order for the Reds? They've loaded them. Hit number 7 now for Wahoo. And here's the right fielder, Isaiah Nagel, into the batter's box now. Bases loaded once again for Wahoo with nobody out. Nagel is 0 for 1 tonight with a line out to center field. He was also hit by a pitch and scored a run in inning number 2. Looks at a pitch high and outside for a ball. 3 hits here in inning number 4, a triple, a double, and a single. Johnson was hit by a pitch. He stands at second. Markson stands at third after his RBI double. And Cody Hesser stands at first after his bases loading single. Devin Otto, the right-hander, is still out there on the mound for Aurora. That looks like some good watermelon. That's okay. It's a good night. Eating watermelon at a baseball diamond. It doesn't get any better than that, does it? I'll tell you. Isaiah Nagel in the right-hand batter's box. 2 balls and 1 strike. This is a chopper over to third. It's a fair ball. The play home is there. Just barely. Phillips forces Sam Markson out at the plate, and the bases are loaded with 1 out on Isaiah Nagel's fielder's choice. So Johnston is at third. Hesser's at second. Nagel's at first as Sam Markson just got forced out at home. A close play, but Phillips's throw beat Markson just barely. And now here comes the hot bat for the Reds, Carson Sabatka. He's 2 for 2 tonight with 2 singles and a run scored. Trying to come through again here and turn this from a good inning to a great inning. First pitch outside. Next one is in there for a strike, 1-1. Rodeo in town, baseball all weekend. Man, Wahoo's the place to be here in late August. 3-day rodeo started last night, goes to tomorrow night, and this tournament started this afternoon, and it will end on, at the very most, I think Tuesday. Yep, Tuesday. That'd be Tuesday evening. And there's a foul ball. 2-2. Full count, nowhere to put him. Bases loaded, 1 out. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Otto waits on the pitch. Fires, and it's roped into left field, and it is caught. A diving play by Winfrey. Tagging from third. He's safe. Woo! Man, that was almost an electric double play from Aurora. But a run scores as Eli Johnson tags successfully. So it's a sac fly for Carson Zabatka, an RBI, and Wahoo adds another to their lead. Wow. What a catch from Winfrey out in left on the dive to get Zabatka out, and then delivering a great throw to Speaks at home plate. But Johnson slid in safely. And now he'll bring up Alex Berry into the batter's box now. He's 1 for 1 tonight with an RBI single and a walk. He steps up now with 2 on and 2 outs. And 2 runs already across for the Reds here in the bottom of the 4th as they now lead it 5-2. This pitch is inside. And a great count here for Mr. Designated Hitter Alex Berry, 3-0. The pitch is ball 4. Didn't miss by much, but once again, the Reds have them loaded for Alex Borchers. Second time tonight, Alex Berry has walked. So Cody Hesser stands at third. Isaiah Nagel stands at second, and Alex Berry stands at first here for the Reds with 2 outs and 2 runs already across. This is batter number 8. The inning started with the top of the order. Connor Booth tripled. Sam Markson brought him in with an RBI double. Eli Johnson was hit by a pitch. Cody Hesser singled to load him. Isaiah Nagel grounded into a fielder's choice. Carson Zabatka had a RBI sac fly, and Alex Berry just walked. So the bases are loaded again. And this is batter number 8, left fielder Alex Borchers. He's 0 for 1 with a looking strikeout in inning number 2. And he was hit by a pitch in inning number 3 and left stranded at first. There's a nice pitch, but it just misses a bit outside. Three and 0 again on Alex Borchers, trying to walk in a run now. And it skips in on Speaks. So the run will score for Wahoo. It's now 6-2 in favor of the Reds as batter number 9 comes to the plate now for Wahoo State Bank. Scoring from third is Cody Hesser. Isaiah Nagel stands at third. Alex Berry moves over to second. Alex Borcher moves over to first. And that might be it for Devin Otto, as Jesse Stebbing will come to the plate once again. Each time Jesse's been at the plate, the bases have been loaded. We'll be back on Saunders County Online. Wahoo looking to add on more here in the bottom of the fourth when we come back.
Wahoo State Bank gives you the home team advantage. From the beginning of your financial experience with Penny Partners, Kids Club with Richie Rover, to student checking for those age 15 through 25, offering a variety of benefits that make banking easy when you're home or away, or if you're looking to finance the future home. Wahoo State Bank has the home team to work with you through life. Member FDIC. South Haven Living Center in Wahoo is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. Recognized as a great place to work, the folks at South Haven know the importance of teamwork and the reward that comes from serving older adults. If you're looking for senior care or a rewarding career with a Nebraska-based company, give them a call or check them out online, southaven-wahoo.com.
Welcome back to Sam Crawford Field in downtown Wahoo, Nebraska, with the lights on. Austin McNorton here with you on Saunders County Online as we're back in the bottom of the fourth. Wahoo has already added 3 runs here in the bottom of the fourth to give themselves a little more cushion, 6-2 over 4-seeded Aurora. As is batter number 9, Jesse Stebbing in the batter's box. Jesse is 0 for 2 tonight, with an RBI fielder's choice and a fly out to center field, both times with the bases loaded. So every time Jesse's been at the plate, he's had 3 runners on base. It's a new pitcher out there for Aurora. The right-hander Keelan Phillips comes over from third, which means that Evan Hermanson goes over to third and Kaner comes into the game over at the shortstop spot. That should be a walk, or a balk, I mean. And yeah, it is. So coming in from third on the little mistake from Phillips, Wahoo, just like that, leads it 7-2 now. And advancing over to third is Barry. Up to second is Borchers, and scoring from third there was Isaiah Nagel. 4 runs for the Reds. And this is fouled off. 2 balls and 2 strikes, 2 outs, and now 2 on. And we know a lot of people in this neck of the woods, you're kind of either one or the other, Cubs or Royals. The Kansas City Royals taking it to the Cubbies 6-0 after Salvador Perez just hit a 3-run bomb in the bottom of the 5th. Love to see it. And Stebbing fouls it off over towards the Aurora dugout. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 on and 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th for the Reds. Now leading this game 7-2 all of a sudden. They were trailing 2-0 after the end of the first inning. They tied it up at 2 after the inning of the second, led it 3-2 after the end of the third, now lead it 7-2. And this is sent into straightaway right. Home is there to end the inning. For the Reds, though, they add on more on 3 hits, 2 walks, 4 runs, and 3 left on. As we go to the 5th, Wahoo State Bank 7, Aurora 2 on Saunders County Online. We'll be right back after this.
Wahoo State Bank gives you the home team advantage. From the beginning of your financial experience with Penny Partners, Kids Club with Richie Rover, to student checking for those age 15 through 25, offering a variety of benefits that make banking easy when you're home or away, or if you're looking to finance the future home. Wahoo State Bank has the home team to work with you through life. Member FDIC.
Austin McNorton back here with you from Sam Crawford Field in Wahoo, Nebraska on Saunders County Online as we go to the 5th. Your Wahoo State Bank Reds leads Aurora 7-2. With now 1 out as Devin Otto grounds out to Sabatka over there at short. New pitcher on the mound for the Reds. It's right-hander Jesse Stubbing out there replacing Sam Markson, who goes out to right. And Isaiah Nagel will move over to second. Jesse comes in here in the top of the 5th with a 5-run lead facing the 2-3-4 batters. Gets Devin Otto to ground out, and now here's the catcher Jack Speaks in the batter's box, who ducks out of the way of a pitch there. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out, nobody on. Aurora hasn't had much. They've only had 2 base runners. 3 base runners, I should say, since inning number 1. And this is a catch in foul territory by Alex Borchers. Off your screen there, you couldn't see it. He made it in foul territory against the wall, way out in the corner, and there's 2 away. Wow, what a special play by Alex Borchers, the left fielder, and there's 2 outs. My goodness, that was incredible. And that brings Jace Orsi into the batter's box now. Orsi is 0 for 1, grounding into a fielder's choice, and he walked in inning number 1 and was left stranded at second. Looks at a pitch inside and a swing and a miss on pitch number 2. Aurora had 3 hits, a walk, 2 runs in inning number 1. They had a hit in inning number 3 that they left stranded, and a walk in inning number 4 that they left stranded. Just haven't had much. And he didn't mean to do it. Back to Stebbing on the mound. He'll fire it to Johnson. It's a 1-2-3 inning for Jesse Stebbing coming onto the mound throwing. And we go to the bottom of the 5th. The Reds lead at 7-2 on Saunders County Online, and we'll be right back.
The outcome of a legal case can have long-lasting ramifications on your finances, quality of life, and community standing. Choosing the right law firm to represent your interests and your rights is of the utmost importance. The law offices of Brome, Lindell, Freeman County, and Gloucester traces its history of providing legal services to residents of eastern Nebraska back to 1893. So give us a call at 402-443-3225 or stop into our office in downtown Wahoo, Nebraska today.
Welcome back to Sam Crawford Field with the lights on Saunders County Online. Austin McNorton here with you as we go to the bottom of the 5th. The 1-2-3 hitters due up once again for the Wahoo State Bank Reds as they lead it 7-2 over 4-seeded Aurora here in the 2024 Nebraska American Legion Class B Seniors area. Winner of this 6-team double elimination tournament will make it to the state tournament in Holdridge at the beginning of the month of August. 1-seeded York today. They defeated 6-seeded Schuyler 11-3 as this is sent out into left field, and coming on to make the catch on the run is Winfrey, and there's 1 up and 1 down here for Wahoo in the bottom of the 5th. And that brings the now right fielder, Sam Marks, into the box. He's 1 for 3 tonight with an RBI double back in that last inning. So like I was saying, York defeated 6th-seeded Schuyler 11-3. 2-seeded Seward defeated 5-seeded Valparaiso 8-1. And now your 3-seeded Wahoo State Bank Reds lead 4-seeded Aurora 7-2 here in the bottom of the 5th. And Markson fouls off the first pitch and looks at strike 2. His first time facing Keelan Phillips, who came in to relieve Devin Otto back in that last inning. So Devin Otto's day is done, giving up 7 hits, 4 walks, 7 runs, and leaving 8 on base. This is hit over to third. Kaner, I should say, fires it over to first in time, and there's 2 away. Can't even read my own handwriting. Kaner, not Kramer. And there's 2 outs.
First baseman Eli Jackson.
Here's batter number 3, Eli Johnson. He has been walked and hit by a pitch twice. This is his first time he's been able to make contact over to first. I think he's safe. Yes, he is. What will they say? I think whether that will be an error or a base hit, we will wait and see. So Johnson gets on with 2 outs once again. They haven't officially put it up on the scoreboard yet. I'd probably say that's a base hit based on where it was placed. But I guess they're going to say it's an error. And Hesser, he sends one deep, deep, deep into center field. And the catch is made by Cheney just shy of the warning track for out number 3. So it's no hits, no walks, no runs, and 1 left on for the Reds in that. And that ends the 5th. Wahoo State Bank leads 7-2 on Saunders County Online. We'll be right back after this.
Wahoo State Bank gives you the home team advantage. From the beginning of your financial experience with Penny Partners, Kids Club with Richie Rover, to student checking for those age 15 through 25, offering a variety of benefits that make banking easy when you're home or away, or if you're looking to finance the future home. Wahoo State Bank has the home team to work with you through life. Member FDIC.
Marine home happy from the Wahoo DQ. We have a large variety of ice cream cakes for any occasion, made with vanilla and chocolate soft serve and filled with hot fudge and cake crunch. Grab and go cakes are available for last minute parties, or call ahead and have one specifically designed for you. We also keep boxes of Dilly and Buster bars, which are great for keeping in your freezer, at home, and snacking on throughout the week. Stop into the Wahoo DQ today for your cake and novelty needs. The Wahoo DQ is located at 1122 North Chestnut Street in Wahoo.
Welcome back to Sam Crawford Field in downtown Wahoo, Nebraska on Saunders County Online. Austin McNorton here with you with the lights on, ready to go for the 6th inning where your Wahoo State Bank Reds leads Aurora 7-2. Due up for the Reds are their 5, 6, 7 batters, and that brings the new pitcher out there now, Keelan Phillips. As he pops one up on the infield, Isaiah Nagel, the second baseman, comes on the grass, makes the catch, and there's one away. So 1 up, 1 down for Aurora here in inning number 6.
The second baseman, Lucas Fry.
And that brings the second baseman, Lucas Fry, into the batter's box. He is 1 for 2 tonight with a single, an RBI single at that in inning number 1, and a strikeout in inning number 3. And he dodges out of the way of that pitch. 1-0.
Hey everybody, it's Kelly with Saunders County Online and Wahoo here in broadcast.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. The pitch is hit over to third. Fair ball. Throw to throw. Hesser got it. Corner to corner throw from Cody Hesser, and a great pick by Eli Johnson, and there's 2 outs. Really nicely done from Hesser and Johnson working together that time to rob Lucas Fry of an infield single, and here's the center fielder Keegan Cheney into the batter's box. Cheney is 0 for 2 with a strikeout in inning number 1 and a ground out to third in inning number 4. Jesse Stebbing out on the mound. He came out to start the last inning for Sam Markson, who went 4 innings, giving up 4 hits, 2 walks, 2 runs, and he left 5 batters on base. Jesse Stebbing out there on the mound has sat 5 down in a row. And there's a strike in the bottom right corner. It's 2-1. So Stebbing trying to close out the game with a 5-run lead. Hoping to only see 9 batters. He started with Otto, Speaks, Orsi, Phillips, and Fry. The 2-2 just misses, and the count goes full. Boy, you could not have any better weather here tonight, that's for sure. And that is ball 4, just off the plate. A 2-out base runner for Aurora. Their 3rd walk of the night, and the first time Cheney's been on base.
The first baseman, Colin Stolpe.
Here's Colin Stolpe now in the right-hand batter's box. He's 0 for 2 with a looking strikeout in inning number 2 and a swinging strikeout in inning number 4. Pickoff play to first is wild, and it goes away from Johnston. And Cheney will move up to second, rounding second. He'll try to go to third, and that throw is way high, and he'll be in there safely. So good base running there from Keegan Cheney. He now stands at third for Aurora with 2 outs after a pickoff play goes way wild. Runner at third with 2 outs here for Jesse Stebbing now. Facing the first baseman Stolpe, who's 0 for 2. Swing and a miss there. 0-1 the count. Rodeo going on in town tonight. Baseball tournament over the next 4 days. Wahoo, Nebraska, the place to be here in the final couple days of August, or of July, I should say. Set an attendance record last night at that rodeo. From what I've seen on Facebook, it sounded like a lot of fun over there tonight. A lot of fun here today at Sam Crawford Field, that's for sure. Seen some darn good baseball teams. Here's the 2-1. Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, and a runner at third for Aurora here in the top of the 6th. And Wahoo State Bank Reds lead at 7-2. The pitch from Jesse Stebbing is low. 3-2 now. He sat 5 down in a row, walked Keegan Cheney, and now is in danger of walking batter number 8 in the lineup in Stolpe. The 3-2 is way high and inside, back-to-back walks, and there's runners at the corners now with 2 outs. Brings up the right-hander, Leighton Home. Actually, this is Kaner now batting. So his first at bat of the night. Another pickoff play back to first. Good save by Johnston.
Go get him, Jeff.
And there's a pitch that's high. Pitch high, swing and a miss. One ball and 1 strike. Swing and a miss. The lights on here at Sam Crawford Field. And this pitch is high, and the runner will go down to second without a throw. So opportunity here for Aurora. Only 4 outs to work with left here in game number 1 of their area. But they have 2 runners in scoring position now with 2 outs. For batter number 9 in Kaner. Pitch low. 3 balls, 2 strikes. 2 on and 2 outs. The Wahoo State Bank Reds lead Aurora 7-2 with Jesse stepping out on the mound. Sat 5 in a row down. Walked 2 and now trying to get out of it. As we'll do the 3-2 again. Both Cheney and Stolpe walked on 3-2 pitches. The 3-2 is there. Strike 3 called on the outside part of the zone. No hits, 2 walks, no runs, and 2 left on for Aurora. As we go to the bottom of the 6th, the Wahoo State Bank Reds lead at 7-2 on Saunders County Online, and we'll be right back after this.
Hot Oil and Propane is continuing to be family run and owned for 60 years. OOP Inc. is your Wahoo supplier for gas, diesel, propane, oil, grease, and products for your yard and acreage, including seed, fertilizer, and sprays to help keep your lawn and pastures beautiful. Find them online at oopinkwahoo.com, call 402-443-3563, or stop by 3288 Ponderosa Drive. OOP Inc. serving for 60 years thanks to you.
Welcome back to a perfect night at Sam Crawford Field in downtown Wahoo, Nebraska. Austin McNorton with you on Saunders County Online as your Wahoo State Bank Reds lead Aurora 7-2 as we go to the bottom of the 6th. We appreciate everyone tuning in to our broadcast. Here on a absolutely perfect night. And I mean, man, has it been good. Oh, okay. So the pause you're seeing on your screen right now is there are some lights on from a vehicle in the parking lot that's shining onto the field, causing a little bit of a distraction. So that gets corrected, and now we're ready to go. Batting here for the Reds, trying to add a little bit. 5-run lead. I was going to say needing, a little more insurance, a little more cushion. They don't need it, but it's the 5, 6, 7 batters here in the bottom of the 6th for the Reds, only needing 3 more outs. And Isaiah Nagel is at the plate. He fouls one into foul territory. Long run for Stolpe, and he can't make the play. Nagel is 0 for 2 tonight. He was hit by a pitch and scored a run, lined out to center field, reached on a fielder's choice and scored a run. 2 balls and 1 strike against Nagel now as he leads off here in this bottom of the 6th. It feels so good out here tonight. You just could not have asked for a better night to start out this tournament. It's 82 degrees, but it does not feel like it with a good wind. A good breeze coming out of the south. It is phenomenal out here. Here's the 3-1. It's hit back up the middle and into center field. A leadoff single for Isaiah Nagel and a leadoff base runner for the Reds here in the bottom of the 6th on hit number 8 tonight. against Keelan Phillips, who's still out there, the right-hander for Aurora. And here is Carson Zabotka. He has been great tonight for Wahoo State Bank. He is 2 for 2 with 2 singles, an RBI, and an RBI sac fly back in inning number 4. And that hit him, and there's 2 on with nobody out here for Wahoo State Bank. So Nagel moves up to second, and Sabatka stands at first.
Attention, please. Pinch hitting for Wahoo is number 8, Bo Ashmara. Ashmara pinch hitting for Barry.
Bo Osmera will get an at-bat, so Alex Berry's night is done. Alex went 1 for 1 tonight with a single and 2 walks. So now Bo Osmera steps up for the Reds with 2 on and nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th, leading 7-2. First pitch, he didn't really mean to do it. He did make contact, and it's fouled off down the third base side and out of play. Didn't really mean to do it. But now Bo's ready to go. And a good breaking ball there from Phillips. Maybe his best pitch of the night. And Osmera's behind in the count 0-2. Breaking pitch inside. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody out. 2 on here in the bottom of the 6th for the Reds. Bo Osmera, the righty. First at bat of the night coming in for the DH Alex Berry. Pickoff play back to second, and Nagel slides back in safely head first. So good to see him get back there safely. The 1-2. Inside. 2-2. Bo held back his swing that time as he thought about going. And listen to that wind. It's kind of picked up more as the night has gone along. And there is strike 3. Really nice breaking ball from Phillips again. Osmera goes down looking, and there's 1 away. And here's the left fielder. Oh, it's actually another pinch. Another Reds pinch hitter. So Jace Kaminsky will get his first at bat of the night. With 2 on and only 1 out. Pickoff play back to second. And Isaiah's there safely. So Alex Borcher's night is done. He went 0 for 1 with a looking strikeout. He was hit by a pitch and walked. So he reached base twice. Jace Kaminsky's first at bat comes here in the bottom of the 6th with 1 out and 2 on. Great crowd here tonight, and why not? Couldn't have had much better. Better weather and a better game if you're a Reds fan. And how about that luck? That's a fair ball. Unbelievable. That pitch went behind Jace Kaminsky. His bat was on his shoulder. It made contact in fair territory for out number 2. That's one of the craziest plays you'll ever see. And the worst luck you will ever see from a batter. As he didn't even move, because he's like, no way that just made contact. And the next thing you know, no way that's fair. And there's 2 outs. Advancing to third, heads up base running, though, is Isaiah Nagel, and up to second is Carson Sabatka. And now the pitch gets away from Speaks, and sliding in head first is Nagel, and a run scores. A wild turn of events to score a run for the Reds, but they now lead it 8-2 with a runner at third and 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. So Nagel scores from third. Sabatka moves up to third. And Jesse Stebbing, the pitcher out there now for the Reds, is at the plate. He's 0 for 3 tonight, grounding into an RBI fielder's choice, flying out to center field and flying out to right field. And he sends a rope to straightaway center, and a nice catch by Cheney on the run to end the inning. Well, for Wahoo, it's 1 hit, no walks, 1 run, and 1 left on. To the 7th we go. The Reds needing 3 more outs for a win in the area tournament. We'll be back on Saunders County Online.
Wahoo State Bank gives you the home team advantage. From the beginning of your financial experience with Penny Partners, Kids Club with Richie Rover, to student checking for those age 15 through 25, offering a variety of benefits that make banking easy when you're home or away, or if you're looking to finance the future home. Wahoo State Bank has the home team to work with you through life. Member FDIC.
At Anchor Insurance, we know your personal life and business needs the right management and insurance to succeed and grow. Give Eric E.J. Hancock a call at 402-858-0557 or stop into his office at 136 East 5th Street in downtown Wahoo, Nebraska today for all of your insurance needs.
Three outs remain here for the Wahoo State Bank Reds to advance to tomorrow night's game, as this is hit over the head of Cody Hesser, a leadoff single for the leadoff man, Evan Hermanson for Aurora. Hit number 5 tonight for the team in red and black, and they have a leadoff base runner here in the top of the 7th. Jesse Stebbing still out there on the mound for the Reds. Now working with a 6-run lead, 8-2. Here from Sam Crawford Field with the lights on and a beautiful night here in downtown Wahoo. Rodeo going on, good baseball going on. Fantastic. It is Devin Otto in the batter's box. He was the starting pitcher tonight for Aurora. And he is 1 for 3 in the batter's box with an RBI double and a run scored, grounding into a fielder's choice and grounding out to the shortstop in inning number 5. Pickoff play back to first, and sliding back safely is Hermanson. Two 2-0 now on Otto. And here's the pitch. It's way high, 3-0. The 3-0 is ball 4. Aurora with 2 on and nobody out now. As Hermanson moves up to second, Otto's on first with nobody out. And time is calling out there on the mound for Wahoo. They lead it 8-2 here on the top of the 7th. Again, how this tournament looks, the winner of this game will take on Seward tomorrow night at 7. The loser of this game will take on York at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And then the game that starts out our afternoon will be Valparaiso and Schuyler at 1 o'clock. We will be back here for the Reds game, hopefully tomorrow night at 7. What we're shooting for. And a new pitcher, we'll get all the details for you on Saunders County Online when we come back.
Wahoo State Bank gives you the home team advantage. From the beginning of your financial experience with Penny Partners, Kids Club with Richie Rover, to student checking for those age 15 through 25, offering a variety of benefits that make banking easy when you're home or away, or if you're looking to finance the future home. Wahoo State Bank has the home team to work with you through life. Member FDIC.
At Medicine Man Pharmacy, we aspire to be the pharmacy provider confidently chosen by our clients for their families' everyday health needs because of our expertise, integrity, and honestly, consistently exceeding their expectations. Reliability, bright spot, value, integrity, community building, and so much more can be found at Medicine Man Pharmacy of Wahoo.
Hot Oil and Propane is continuing to be family run and owned for 60 years. OOP Inc. is your Wahoo supplier for gas, diesel, propane, oil, grease, and products for your yard and acreage, including seed, fertilizer, and sprays to help keep your lawn and pastures beautiful. Find them online at oopinkwahoo.com, call 402-443-3563, or stop by 3288 Ponderosa Drive. OOP Inc. serving for 60 years thanks to you.
Welcome back to Sam Crawford Field in downtown Wahoo, Nebraska on Saunders County Online. Austin McNorton here with you in the top of the 7th. Your Wahoo State Bank Reds lead Aurora 8-2 here in game number 3 of day number 1 of the 2024 Nebraska American Legion Class B Seniors Area number 4. It is the 3-seeded Wahoo State Bank 8, 4-seeded Aurora 2. Wahoo needing just 3 more outs to move on to take on the 2-seeded Seward team tomorrow night back here at 7 o'clock. New pitcher on the mound for the Reds is number 6, Josh Fox, the right-hander. Kind of a sidearm delivery. As he comes on with 2 on and nobody out after the top of the order got to Jesse Steving when Evan Hermanson singled and Devin Otto walked. And this is hit over the head of Cody Hesser. And rounding third and going home will be Hermanson. He's there safely. An RBI double for Jack Speaks, and Aurora adds a run on their 6th hit of the night. So Hermanson scores from second. Otto slides into third. And Speaks stands at second after the double.
Designated hitter Jace Dorsey.
So here's the DH for Aurora, Jace Orsi, trying to keep the line moving. Still nobody out and still 2 runners in scoring position now for Aurora as they've trimmed the deficit to 5 here in the top of the 7th. Orsi tonight in the batter's box is 0 for 2. So he grounded into a fielder's choice in inning number 3 and grounded out to the pitcher to end the top of the 5th. He also walked back in inning number 1 and was left stranded at second. Pitch just missed outside and a little bit low. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 on and nobody out. And here's the pitch. It's a low, 2-2. Fox just trying to get that elusive out. They always say the first out's always the hardest to get. And this one gets way away from Max Sledge, and Otto will score standing. Aurora, just like that, has cut the lead in half now. Still nobody out. And advancing up to third is Speaks. Two balls, 2 strikes. Runner at third and nobody out. Aurora has plated 2 here in this top of the 7th. Swing and a miss. Fox had to have it, got it. And there's a much needed out number 1 for the Reds. Still holding a 4-run lead, but you would love to have this to just been finished quickly. Giving you some momentum going into tomorrow against a really good Seward team. And this is sent over into second, and Nagel's under it for out number 2. And importantly, he holds Speaks over at third, and there's 2 away. Runner at third is Lucas Fry. In the batter's box here for Aurora. Over at third is Jack Speaks. 2 outs now. As both of those runs that were on got charged to Jesse Stebbing. The runner at third would be charged to Josh Fox. Lucas Fry is 1 for 3 tonight with an RBI single, a strikeout, and a ground out to third. 2-0 is his count. There's one in the bottom right corner. The 2-1. It misses 3-1. There's a much-needed strike, and the count is full, and Wahoo is 1 strike away from a victory. And Fry will step out of the box. Ball 4, and there's runs at the corners. Aurora just trying to keep the line moving and keep the game alive. Low and outside. Once again, Fox has fallen behind in the count. 2-0. It's now 3-0. And a walk here would bring the tying run to the plate with 2 outs. And that's exactly what happens. A 4-pitch walk. Speaks at third, Fry at second, and Cheney over at first. His second walk tonight. It's batter number 8 in the lineup, batter number 8 of the inning here in the top of the 7th for Aurora. And that is the first baseman, Colin Stolpe, who swings and fouls one off. The inning started out with Evan Hermanson singling, Devin Otto walking, Jack Speaks with a double, and now back-to-back walks from Josh Fox after back-to-back outs. 8-4, but now the tying run at the plate here for Aurora. 0-1, 0-2. Once again, the Reds one strike away from a victory. Here's the 0-2 pitch. It skips in on Sledge, and Mack successfully keeps it in front of him. Nicely. Nicely right there. One ball, 2 strikes. Bases loaded and 2 outs. The pitch. Swung on and missed. Josh Fox leaves the bases loaded with the strikeout. And that ends the ball game. So let me do some tallying here as Aurora had 2 hits, 3 walks, 2 runs and 3 left on as your final score tonight. Your Wahoo State Bank Reds 8 and Aurora 4. Looking at the line for Aurora tonight, they had 6 hits, 7 walks, so quite a few walks, 4 runs, and they left 10 batters on base. Looking at things for the Wahoo State Bank Reds, they had 8 hits, 4 walks, 8 runs, and they left 10 batters on base as well, as the Wahoo State Bank Reds win it 8-4. So day number 1 of the bracket is set. So it looks like this. Tomorrow afternoon, Valparaiso will take on Schuyler at 1 o'clock in a must-win game. York will take on Aurora at 4 o'clock. York is 1-0. Aurora now 0-1. And then undefeated Seward will take on undefeated Wahoo at 7 o'clock back here tomorrow night on Saunders County Online. Final score is the Wahoo State Bank Reds 8, Aurora 4. Thanks for tuning into our broadcast here on Saunders County Online. We'll see you back here tomorrow night at Sam Crawford Field in downtown Wahoo, Nebraska. Saying so long from Wahoo, I've been Austin McNorton, and thank you for tuning in.